We saw extremely strong pushback from the president of Benin, a man who has, like you said, been accused of essentially tarnishing what was once Benin's reputation as a beacon of democracy, as a beacon of a vibrant multi-party political system that had been thriving for decades in Benin, really until he came to power and started to slowly, through both reforms and just the climate that he imposed, effectively muzzling the opposition, and making sure that his party, had the rule of the roost. Because the situation right now is he won his last election, basically against no opposition. His opponents, his only real opponents, were rounded up and put in jail. Now he pushing back forcefully with the idea that these are prisoners of conscience, that these are political prisoners, people who have been jailed or detained merely for expressing a political view in opposition to his own. He's saying that these are people who committed crimes in the agency of their cause, equating them to the mob that stormed, the insurrectionists in the United States stormed the Capitol, actually, killing people and rampaging through and creating mass destruction in the process. So it's a man who basically, he definitely is spinning his own narrative, but not giving an inch to his critics who say that he has single-handedly, as a leader, sort of rode back on what had been quite a lot of progress since, over the past 3 decades, since, if you want to trace it back to 1991, which is when really it became the first country, the post-Cold War country, to have a multi-party system, to introduce multi-party democracy, to have a series of contested elections. His predecessor in office before 2016 served 2 terms and stepped down when he lost contested elections. That is something that this current president has shown no indication of doing. And the fear among those in the opposition, including those in exile or those in jail right now, are that he is going to, by hook or by crook, or because he has basically a stranglehold over the parliament right now, it's only his party, and over the entire political landscape, that he is going to make sure that he has the means, if he wants, to prolong the mandate for the presidency, which we've seen other leaders in Africa do. But at first we had reason to believe that Benin was not going to go down that path. So it's a president who, when you're listening to him, he's very cocksure in the way he speaks. He's very self-convinced, and he seemed very self-assured in what he was saying. But I suspect that is not going to get a good reception, obviously among the opposition, but also among opposition in France, who wrote to Emmanuel Macron, urging him to push back and to bring up these issues of the democratic rollback in Benin.